Uncle Brad and giving answers out. And of course, I get tongue-tied every so often too. Let's go to Sarub in Cleveland, Ohio. Sarub.
Hello, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing, buddy?
Good, what's going on?
I got a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
The first one is I filed VAWA in April 2018.
Right.
And I got the RFE request, and I did respond to RFE in January. So it's been 11 months now, and still no answer. What do you think?
What was the RFE for?
What is it?
What was the RFE for? What were they asking for?
RFE for, I just filed the VAWA without any evidence, so
Okay.
RFE was for all the evidence.
All right, so when you filed it in 2018, you got the RFE when?
RFE in November of 2019, and I responded to it in January.
Did you file an adjustment with it?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right. Personally, I think since you absolutely gave nothing, they're going to put it to the back of the pile, and it'll probably take 2 years to review it. So maybe I'd give it to the end of this. Give it another 8, 9, 10 months.
Okay.
All right, hang in there.
And then the second question that I got for you, and if my VAWA is approved, I do have a withholding of removal granted in asylum case in 2005. So do I have to file the motion?
Yes.
I guess I do, right?
Yes.
And then the judge will put me in a calendar, or they will close it right away?
And by the way, yes, you have to make a motion to reopen. And by the way, there's another reason why it's taking so long, because they got to request your files from the immigration judge, because they got to put all your files together before they make a decision.
So they're going to close it on my behalf, or they want me to close it?
They're not going to do anything on your behalf. They're requesting the files from the immigration judge, which takes time to move from one agency to the other. That's also another reason why you haven't heard yet.
And the immigration judge, does it take a long time? He's going to put me in a calendar.
There's no guarantee that the judge reopens your case. You would have to have a joint motion with the trial attorneys to reopen your case. There's no guarantee they do it.
Okay.
All right, but
already, thank you, Brett.
After you get approved, hopefully you do, give me a call for the motion to reopen. All right.
Already, I will. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Tanisha in Dallas. Tanisha. Hi, Tanisha.
Hi, Brad.
How you doing?
I am doing great. You guys caught up, by the way.
I'm sorry? Tanisha? Tanisha?
Hello?
You with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
How can I help you today?
Brad, I have a question. My husband is a green card holder. I am from Jamaica, by the way. We already filed our I-130 petition, which I'm just waiting on an interview because it was hindered by the proclamation. My problem is, I don't know if it's a problem, but I'm here in the U.S. visiting him from Jamaica, and I have up until I'm on a B2, by the way, visiting visa. I'm visiting from Jamaica, and I'm in Dallas, Texas now. And I have until February the 5th to leave the country. However,
when did you come? When did you come?
I came in August.
Okay, and do you know what your priority date is?
My priority date was from January 2018, but I'm just waiting on it.
Your priority date's not. If your priority date's January 2018, you're not current yet.
Oh no, that's not my question, to be honest. I already called them and they said I'm just waiting on the interview date because I was affected.
You're not waiting on an interview date. You're waiting on just a priority date to become current. You got to do biographic data forms, affidavits of support, and everything else. You have years and years of waiting.
We did all that.
You just told me your priority date's 2018. You didn't do that. Then your priority date's wrong. You're not giving me the right priority date. When was the date that the I-130 visa petition was filed for you?
It was filed in 2018, I think. It was filed on the 26th of January 2018.
No, if you're an unmarried child over the age of 21.
No, I'm not a child.
You're adult, unmarried son or daughter over the age of 21 of a lawful permanent resident.
Yeah.
You have 3+ years of waiting, and then you have a lot of processing to do. Affidavits of support, biographic data forms, police clearances. You're mistaken if you just think I'm waiting on a visa appointment. You are way off.
All right. We did everything already, Brad. We literally did.
You couldn't have. Then your priority date is wrong. Call back, Tanisha. Then your priority date is wrong. There was no way that you processed through the National Visa Center, did everything. They transferred the file all the way to Jamaica with a 2018 priority date. They were only processing 2015 cases. Because I was about to say to you, and I hope you were listening, I was about to say to you that if your priority date is current, you should adjust your status here. That's what I was about to say to you. Let's see if we can get her back on the phone. Hopefully we can. Jay in St. Louis. Jay.
Yes, Brad. Good evening.
How are you?
Not too bad. I'm calling because I currently have a deferred prosecution against me, but I would like to travel out of the country. Is that a good idea?
What do you have against you?
A deferred prosecution.
A deferred prosecution? As long as a deferred prosecution means they drop the charges, so you have no criminal record, you can travel.
Right. It's like it was like a contract where it says I shouldn't get in trouble until no trouble at all, and then the contract will be up next year.
Then that's fine. Don't get into trouble. You can still travel. You don't have a conviction.
Okay.
All right?
All right. I was just worried that immigration might use that.
No, just don't get into trouble. That's all. Bring the papers. Show there's no prosecution. It doesn't matter.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.